Tonight at 6:30 as we say enough to the violence killing our kids.
That's not how I remember my son. I wish that day would have never happened. I can't erase it. I can't go back in time. If I could, I'd rather it be me than him.
Y'all took her. That's something I would never get back. Never turn y'allself in.
When you just hear about one of these kids who dies, what goes through your mind?
Oh, pain for that family. One death of a young person is too many. And, unfortunately, the death of a child is something I'm not unfamiliar with at the moment. And so walking that path myself and that grief path, I can absolutely empathize with the loss of a child.
At one person, one parent opens up their eyes and says, maybe my kid is doing something wrong, and takes it to heart and actually has a conversation with their kid and figures out that maybe you might save their life today.
You can join us in this discussion with that hashtag enough on social media, and we hope you'll be watching again tonight at 6:30. More news on air throughout the day, right here and online, but now we'll send it over to Meryl.
Thanks a lot, Dan. Well, during this time of the year when we're just bombarded with stuff, lots and lots of stuff, it's nice to figure out a way that you can help others while still being in the giving spirit. Sami Cone is here now with some really nice ideas.
Yes, I love when you can make your money do double duty. So I wrote a letter to myself after Christmas last year saying, don't do all the stuff. And so I opened it on Thanksgiving, and I love this because a lot of them are Nashville-based nonprofits. So you can give high quality gifts while also supporting those in need.
All right, we're going to start right down here with some really fun seasonal t-shirts and ornaments and things.
So Project 615, they help so many charities. They also employ people that are trying to get out of poverty, which I love. But you've got the kind of the ugly sweater shirts, the Stranger Things themed Merry Christmas Y'all shirt, of course the Preds beanie and Christmas cards. So a lot of fun options there.
That's great. All right, this is a brand that we know well.
Well, rebranded Able by Fashionable. So again, helping women to get out of poverty. So I love their mission. But really, we talk about quality goods, everything from the booties and the jeans, the denim, which people might not know that they have, to this Abera crossbody, which I love, a great tote that's also a crossbody, and even the X-ring that you can see below. So a lot of different price ranges, many stocking stuffers under $25 there.
Yeah. And you know you're doing good while you're shopping.
You know you are, absolutely.
Okay.
Faith and Nate is some of the bracelets you see there in front. They're a boutique. They're actually in the Cool Springs Mall. They help talk about pregnancy loss that was birthed out of the founder losing 2 pregnancies.
Oh my.
And so they donate 10% of their proceeds back to charity, but a lot of great monogram necklaces, and they have those vintage lip glosses that are down below that I guess are flying off the shelves this year.
That's great. We got some fun beanies here.
Yes, Love Your Melon. I mean, I love that name. And they donate 50% of all their proceeds plus a hat. They have a mission to donate hats to every child going through cancer.
Wow.
So, I mean, who doesn't want to wear this, but then to be able to not only have the proceeds donated, but also the hats to be donated to the kids as well.
So nice. I love that.
In front, we have World Vision, and World Vision tries to eradicate poverty all around the world. And they've got so many great products there. You see everything from the salad tossers to the reversible placemats, the bib and the tote. They partner with Patricia Heaton to make some jewelry.
Nice.
So really neat options there.
And are these fair trade items?
They are fair trade items, exactly. So they help to employ those artisans from all over the world as well.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Right.
Okay, so up here we go to Trades of Hope. And what I love about Trades of Hope is that they actually front the money for some of their artisans. So people that have talents that don't have the money to get started, they actually buy the products up front, and then they give them a portion of the proceeds.
And these are often folks in third world countries.
Exactly.
Right?
Oh yes, all over the world, Peru and Haiti. And so you've got everything from the dove ornaments here to the necklace and the journal. Just a lot of great options for anyone on your list.
Nice. Okay.
We love Thistle Farms.
Yes, we do.
And Thistle Farms, too, of course, they're helping women to get out of trafficking and abusive situations. They employ them here locally. And some of these, like the basket here and the beautiful quilt, they actually employ with their out-of-country partners. And some of these things, like the beautiful aromatherapy set, the candles, the room sprays, are done right here in Nashville.
Nice. And these cool sandals.
Aren't these great? We had friends that went to Disney, and they said this is the first shoe they've ever worn for a week and never had their feet hurt.
Wow.
So not only are they gorgeous, it's called Vines. It's a local woman that partnered with a friend in the Virgin Islands, and they partner with Kenny Chesney's foundation to help give money to the hurricane victims. So $5 from all the sandals. They're normally $50. They're on sale for $35 right now, plus proceeds going to benefit the hurricane victims, and that's lovemyvines.com.
Fantastic. Some really good ideas for all the folks on your list, and there's even more ideas for gifts that give back on her website. We're going to link you to that website. It's Sami with an I, SamiCone.com for all of those. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
All right, well, they are the it couple, and you know Blake is always up for some shock value, but dancing around like this in his underwear, yeah, that really has his girlfriend Gwen shaking her head. More on that in just a bit. And we're going to take a tamer approach to our one-on-one with one of the greatest voices around. 5-time Grammy winner Larnell Harris has been working on a Christmas musical, and you are invited to the show. We're back with Larnell right after this.
This portion of Talk of the Town is sponsored by Electronic Express.
Is he acting different now? Is it getting to him?
It's totally, it's tough to be around him now.
Yeah, it must be. Look at their faces. There's just. Now, is it true that you convinced him to do this?
Nothing is off limits for Ellen, especially when it comes to her pal Blake Shelton. His sweetheart Gwen Stefani is letting us in on some of their relationship secrets and how she's having to deal with that inflated ego now that he's been named the sexiest man alive. Of course, it's all in good fun. Don't miss a laugh or two today at 3 on Ellen, right here on News Channel 5. All right, we're switching gears now with the amazing Larnell Harris. He's been making music for more than 5 decades. He's won 5 Grammys, countless Dove Awards, and he's the only person in history to be a member of 3 different Halls of Fame. These days, he has Christmas on his mind, and he is celebrating with a new Christmas musical. What a pleasure to have Larnell Harris back in our studio. How are you?
I'm good. I'm trying to figure out who that was you were playing on the studio.
That was a few years ago?
I haven't seen that guy in a while. Yeah, a few.
Back in 1988.
88
Yeah.
we did that, and I'm told that there's stations who have played that every year, and I sure appreciate that.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. So the song that we heard there is called All Year Long.
All Year Long.
And that's an original song you wrote.
It is an original song I wrote over 30 years ago. And, you know, actually my son came in. He had been part of Christmas celebrations at church and at home. And we were putting all the stuff away, tearing down the tree. And he actually said that phrase, "Dad, are we going to put away Jesus too?" And I said, "No, son, we're not." I wrote that down. And when we were looking for music for a Christmas CD, I think Greg Nelson produced that. I pulled that out and started to wade my way through those lyrics. And all year long.
Yeah, and that's an important thing to think about. You know, not to let the magic and wonder and promise of the season disappear with the new year.
That's right. Christmas is a wonderful, mysterious time of year. My mom hid gifts at home and pulled them out and surprised me under the tree till I was 27 years old. You know what I mean? So there is a wonder and awe about it. And why not practice that all year long, every day? The things of faith are involved in there. Caring for others, as one of your segments has done today. Let's do that all year long.
Yeah.
Maybe the world will be a little better place. What do you think?
And you're expanding that idea in a new musical that's debuting this weekend.
That's right. And a couple of friends of mine and I, Dave Clark, who is a wonderful writer, right here in the Nashville area. Nick Robertson, another guy, and we got together and wrote about 6 or 7 songs in relation to this all year long to get that idea across. And those guys are very talented folks. It's been a joy to write with them, and I'm glad that this project is coming forth here.
Yeah, debuting tonight. What's the storyline? Can you tell us a little more about it?
Well, I don't want to give too much away, but it's about a lady who has had some pretty hard times during the year and was not too interested in even celebrating Christmas. I mean, there are many who are like that.
Absolutely.
And need somebody to reach out with a helping hand and to encourage them a little bit. And along comes her family, of course, and they kind of cradle her and love on her a little bit with the Christmas love and Christmas cheer. And the message comes across.
That's wonderful. You excited about Christmas with your family, your sweet wife, Mitzi, of 46 years, I guess?
Yeah, I do that with a checkbook. Don't do that, okay?
All right.
46 years, yeah. We met in college. We met back in at Western Kentucky University, and she was in the education department. She got her master's in elementary education, special education. She taught, okay, and when we got out of school, and I went on the road, and we got separated a little while, and that was a good thing. And then we decided that this was something real we needed to hang on to. And some 46 years later, and 2 kids and 3 grandkids, we're hanging in there doing a thing. Yeah.
And she's a lovely lady. She's here today too. It's fun to get to meet her. All year long, runs tonight through Sunday night. It's at the Goodlettsville Church of the Nazarene. They call it Good Naz. It's over in Goodlettsville. Admission is free. Tickets are required for tonight's performance, though. We're going to put all that information on our website so you can find out more. What a pleasure. Thank you so much.
It's good to be with you.
Merry Christmas to you.
Same to you.
All right. Well, Lynn Tolley is firing up the crock pot for a no-fuss, super fast and easy dinner for a busy night. This slow cooker whiskey and brown sugar pork roast is going to be ready when you get home. The recipe straight ahead on this TGIF edition of Talk of the Town.
Welcome back to Talk of the Town. Let's take a look at the Power of 5 radar right now. If you're living in Crossville, good chance you might see a flurry or two, but it's not going to be impactful at this time. Extreme eastern Cumberland County may just be seeing some of that white stuff. Heading out to Knoxville today, or even a trip down south to Birmingham, you're going to run into that snow. Otherwise, here in the mid-state, we are cold. For the Predators forecast heading to the game, 33. Coming home, we'll look at temperatures right around 30. The Titans are not playing at home today. They will be this weekend. They'll be in Arizona playing the Cardinals. They've got some warm temperatures, near 70 degrees for kickoff. As for our weekend here, flurries possible on Saturday and a much cooler Sunday. If we're going to be grilling outside for the Titans game, 41 degrees, mostly sunny skies. It'll look pretty, just won't feel pretty. Meryl?
Thanks a lot, Heather. As busy as we are this month, having dinner ready and waiting when we get home sounds like such a luxury. Lynn Tolley's here from Miss Mary Bobo's with an easy slow cooker solution.
It's great. You take a 2 to 3 pound pork loin roast, and we're going to brown it real well before we put it in the slow cooker. So to brown it, I want you to dry it with paper towels. Make sure it's really dry. Make a little rub with salt and pepper. And you can see how brown mine is. I did every side and even the ends. Can you see how
that looks beautiful? Yeah.
It's really
nice. And that's just the start.
And put a half a cup of water, put it in your slow cooker on low for about 5 to 6 hours. In the meantime, let's make a glaze to go with it. If you will help me, I have a half a cup of water, and that's 3 tablespoons of cornstarch.
Okay. So the